Welcome to a world of might and magic, where the only limit is your imagination. Come along with us and find out what happens when you just roll with it.
The first words in my notes are "Holy shit!"
That's never a good sign.
Well, I think when you left, we had just defeated the goblins from hell.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's the last thing I remember doing.
Yeah. So the next battle, we got some basically some type of land sharks to fight, the bullets.
Cool.
One of them was defeated by you and Bang.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, I turned it to a rat and put inside a bottle.
Uh-oh.
I heard that set down. He's like, okay, this just got interesting.
What's gonna happen when the polymorph runs out?
So,
Well,
next battle, we had a huge gorilla to fight with 4 arms. What was the name again? It was
Giralon.
yes, the Giron. So the Giron had a lot of health, and while you were attacking it, it was screaming with a big open mouth. And I think you can put 2 and 2 together. What I did with the rat.
I sure can.
I put it inside its mouth, and he didn't swallow. He passed his Constitution save, so Krell just broke the bottle with Shatter.
Oh.
And then he swallowed the rat.
Yeah.
And the rat also took damage from the shattering glass. And as you know, rats only have very, very limited health. And when your health hits 0 when you're polymorphed, you're suddenly not polymorphed anymore.
Yeah, I know that firsthand.
Alright, continue.
So, the result was a very bloody explosion. And a new bullets to fight. I was very pissed.
Yeah, the bullet chest burstered its way out.
Jesus. I don't know how many things could survive that.
I don't think any, but anyway.
Fight a few rounds afterwards, after like the chest burster thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so because he had like I had a fight in me.
Bang was on the ground at this moment, and all that was left was a rabbit stain on the ground.
Yeah, just painted blood everywhere. He happened to be prone at the moment, so when he got up, there's just outline of rabbit.
Oh man.
The crowd went absolutely crazy at this moment.
Because how often do you see that shit?
For our last battle, we had to fight a Naga.
A what?
A
A
naga.
Naga.
A big ass sentient snake that can do magic.
Right. Yes.
And she used that magic on Spoon.
Uh-oh.
She used commands to tell Spoon to kill his friends.
Oh no.
And Bang just happened to be at very low hit points and
Well within
failed
hand
saves.
axe range.
So boom, killed Bang.
Well, I suppose there was really only one way that arc could have ended.
At least we got you back after defeating the Naga. And since it's immortal, I drew a mustache on its mouth with ink.
Yeah, it's going to come back in 24 hours, so that's going to be interesting.
Hmm.
And while all that was going down, Woots was minding her target, his target.
Heck, and I'm just here in the stands.
Holy shit. You just fucking kill that guy?
Not yet.
Alrighty. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah. Well, if anything, that's how Bang would have wanted to go out. Killed by a champion.
I guess so, yeah.
But, yeah, after that, we had an awkward chat with our boy Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Who was floating in the air as to not stain his shoes with blood.
And the pre-mentioned wealthy benefactor.
Mm-hmm.
We got that puzzle box.
Yeah, we got our puzzle box, and then we promptly got the fuck out of there.
I see. Okay.
The hell is that sound?
It could be my chair.
Probably.
I don't know why this chair is so like that. It's not an old chair. Haven't had it for very long.
Yeah, I know. I've had mine for like 3-4 months. I don't know if you can hear that. But
Can kind of hear it.
It creaks when I lean back. Gotta grab some WD-40. But,
the all cure for any mechanical purpose.
The music is entirely too serene for what's happening, but it also is logical. So, yeah, we were legging our way home. Obviously, we ran into no problems, but Spoon's currently carrying a dead bunny man.
I mean, I don't feel great about this. This would be the second time now that I've had that exact spell cast on me with the order to kill my friends.
And you failed it again.
I mean, did I though? Did I really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you also missed the cacophony of nat 1s and nat 20s going back and forth.
That was happening the whole time we were at this place, though.
Like, I think Spoon alone hit 3 nat 20s and a couple nat 1s.
Why can't I roll like that when I'm playing? I mean, I'll roll the ones for sure when my hubris gets to its extent.
But, yeah, so what are we doing now that we've made it home?
I mean, I gotta bury him, right? Like, that just seems like the right thing to do.
Probably.
Would he prefer a burial or a cremation?
I feel like a cremation would become a bit too close to cooking him, so we're gonna go with a burial.
Or do you think he would rather go the way of the old actor from the capital, Larry Levito, you know? When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
That's a little fucked up.
Okay. I'm gonna bury him. I'm gonna give him a warrior's grave.
Suddenly, Paige's eyes just gleam up. Or should we make him a volunteer guard for the house?
Look, man, you gotta know when to read the room, man. You're not very good at that.
Well, he did say he was going to do the very same to you if you ever died, so...
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, that's me. I volunteered for it.
But did you, though?
I more so got ham-fisted into it, but you know what? It all works out. I'm basically volunteering for it at this point. I think I'll make a badass zombie.
Do we have a cemetery here in town?
I mean, I was just thinking I'd do it like out back.
I don't want a grave near our house.
This will be the third time someone this movie has decided to just bury something out back.
No, the other times they were out front. Yeah, I think I'll bury him out back, mark his grave with his sword, and we'll figure out our next step.
Don't forget to take the important belongings.
Oh, fuck, not that.
Yeah, he does still have the gauntlets that we left him.
Yeah, someone's probably gonna want those.
They gotta remember, otherwise we will be gravy robbing some episodes from now.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
He does have a couple other magic items on him, though.
Well, from like our collection, or just that he had?
That he had for himself. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all.
They're probably not. I mean, that would be kind of rude, right? To pillage a friend. He probably would have wanted it. I'll take a look at what he has.
Not using anymore.
Yeah, he's not using it, but like, again, man, you gotta learn when to read the room. Alright, well, I don't think this was a very educational trip. I feel like I haven't learned anything.
Well, we got the box, and we need to send, I think, Druxus to set a dinner or a meeting with Mason.
Oh yeah, you can handle that part. I'll go do the burying. That's something I'm more akin to.
Alright, so we're clear, you're only taking back the gauntlets.
I said I would also probably grab his other magic shit.
Alright, in addition to the gauntlets, he also had in his possession a pair of the goggles of night and a cloak of protection.
Well, I don't really need either of these. Well, I guess the goggles of night would be useful.
What do these two magic items do?
The goggles of night grant dark vision, and cloak of protection I think adds +1 to AC and doesn't count as armor.
Can I have the goggles?
Sure.
Yeah, the
Sure,
cloak,
I guess.
yeah, cloak of protection adds +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear it. Does require attunement though.
I mean, if you don't pick it, at least leave in the vault.
Yeah, you can always put it in the vault.
It would definitely be something nice to have in the vault, but also to make myself a little more tanky.
Aren't you already tanky enough that you have like a 19?
I do have a 19, but what I don't have is a 20.
And how many weapons are you currently attuned to?
Magically? I think only... I don't know how many of my magic weapons require attunement. This one does... this one doesn't.
You're not going to drop it directly from there. That's annoying.
This doesn't say it require. This doesn't say it requires attunement. I think I am attuned to this. I'm not. This is in storage. So I've got 2 things on me that I think require attunement. Unless this does.
I don't know. I'd have to look
It
at
doesn't
your
say.
chat.
Well, why can't I close this?
What's your daggers did you have? Just out of curiosity.
Well,
Uh,
what was the question, Sam?
Oh, I asked how many darts or daggers did he have?
Fuck ton.
well, there you go.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want there to be any lead or like metal poisoning in the ground, so I think it's my duties to, not let that happen.
108. 108.
Ah,
he spent like all of his starting gold on it.
well.
What
That's
darts or daggers?
darts, I think.
Yeah, they're darts, but he reflavored them as shuriken.
And he's,
And we would not run out of ammo.
he's got a big pouch of throwing stars if anybody wants one.
Are they shiny?
I mean, they're alright. They're metal.
I feel like Woods be kind of excited about that.
This clue. I don't need it. We'll put this in storage. These goggles. Woot, you said you wanted them?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, despite
And
Warforged's eyes usually being shown as being made of lights, they don't have dark vision.
No.
Well, I, like a normal person, will just light up a torch.
Yeah, see, I don't
Always
have that.
Yeah.
for my field of work.
Alright then. I think. Oh yeah, and the gauntlets, of course. Paige, you can figure out what to do with these.
Just throwing them out.
Great. Well, again, you can do that. You can do some work while I go and bury our friend here. How does that sound?
I just point my finger to the gauntlets and take them floating to the wall.
Well, I'm not sure what else I was expecting. And I just like take Bang and I take his sword and I head out. I head out back.
Wait!
What?
Does he have any gold?
Not enough to matter.
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay, that's it then.
We gotta get you to like a therapist, man. You need help.
Yeah, probably. I'm not denying it, I just say I won't. Is there a therapist in medieval settings?
Probably not.
I don't know. For enough coin, I'm sure somebody will listen to you.
Somebody probably has to get paid to listen to your problems.
A bartender?
There you go. That's the correct answer.
One of many. But, yeah, Spoon heads outside to, start digging a hole.
We're supposed to have a carpenter around by now. They're supposed to make rooms for our new staff.
It's been a day, my guy.
Ugh.
The Amish simply don't exist in the Underdark. It's not going to be a one-day thing.
Ooh. Ooh. Quite. Alright. I mean, yeah, fair. Fair enough. I
What
can't.
would be a medieval Amish? A place that doesn't use magic?
Probably. It'd probably be very similar, but like no magic except like maybe holy magic.
Mm.
But
I'm writing medieval Amish down for later. I don't know why that'll be important, but I feel like it will be.
you're gonna be questioning why you wrote that next week during recap, but okay. Yeah, well, Spoon goes to bury our friend, and the rest of us decompress from events.
Yeah, I'll probably take a nap at this moment.
Mm.
Yeah, we're both around half health. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And, oh yeah, we did forget one major thing in the recap.
Mm.
Yeah, Bang wasn't the only person you attacked during the turn you were under mind control.
Oh.
Krell.
You
what?
almost cut Krell clean in half with fucking Dragon Slayer. You literally did half her health in a single attack.
Okay, that's. Well, that just shows how good I am at fighting or something. I don't know.
I think it was a crit.
No, well, yeah. I mean, I would assume so. I feel like Krell has more health than what I can put out on average.
Nope, wasn't a crit, but you did do 20 damage on it.
Mm.
And Krell was not doing so hot at that point. But when you killed Bang, that was a nat 20.
Mm.
Poor fella.
Boy, I am.
Why does it sound like somebody's playing Atari? I'm just hearing like random 8-bit sounds out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I'm not going to call you crazy because I also heard it. I just shrugged it off.
I haven't heard anything.
And I think we found the source. Alright, so how's everybody decompressing?
You know when you arrive tired from work, where you just throw yourself in the bed, shoes and all?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Just don't even bother tending to your wounds, just face planting on the bedspread.
Yep.
Whatever comes may come. Clean it up later.
I cleaned myself as I left the arena, so...
You've got like the spell for doing fucking obligatory cleaning.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you can clean his clothes, but it doesn't stop his bleeding from re-dirtying
That's true, that's
them.
true. You can clean your sheets though after you lay in them all bloodied and muddied and dirty.
They're already red.
Well, there you go.
Well, your blanket's red, but you got some nice clean sheets on there.
Yeah, I cleaned it after that.
And Krell's just gonna find a nice corner and contemplate existence.
Well, we gotta get some fail safes against brainwashing.
Well, the first is not having shit wisdom.
Well, hey, you know what? You try being a big buff burly guy and then fucking being able to read philosophy. It's not easy.
Listen, I passed both wisdom saves, and mine is only +1.
What can I say? I roll good on attacks, but nothing else.
I have a +2 to wisdom.
You need someone to roll a strength check for you? I'm there. But more than that, you're gonna have to ask someone else. Maybe Con or Dex, but those are kind of nebulous.
Alright, we take some time to rest, gather our thoughts. We should probably actually have a sit down and talk about things. Because we have branching paths on where we could
Once again,
focus
just like
next.
after finishing up, he's just once again in the war room, moving things around to make it look like it's different, or he has more information.
Yeah, just trying to gain a new point of reference on everything we've already gained.
Maybe. No. The only new addition is this fucking puzzle box.
The only edition you know of.
Yeah.
I assume that was a long rest.
We'll go with a short rest. Where's it this song again?
Well, a short rest is fine. I can get my superiority dice back. I don't know how many ended up getting spent, but
I have 10 hit dice, so that's useful.
I get
Let's go with 5.
divinity. Wait. Oh yeah, and time to. Oh yes, of course. My the hit die. How could I forget?
The fact that I got minimum and maximum while rolling hit dice.
13,
So that's
20,
23 total.
Second recovery.
24.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm short 11 hit points,
29.
but who needs hit points? We're at home.
71. Oh yeah, it's like right next to my mic.
You could have also, just clicked once on your character, and then on the bubble with your hit points in it, hit plus or minus whatever the number. And you don't have to rape us with your mouse clicks.
What?
Yeah, but we would have to think to do that.
Yeah.
Well, it was like,
I'm not
I don't
really-
know, 17 less mouse clicks.
Hey, look. Sometimes funny clicks go fun.
Alright, Krell's gonna eventually regroup in the war room, looking sullen.
Age also comes, but still full of scars.
All right. So
And having his neck.
we didn't get much. Woot, you were on recon. You catch anything while you were up there?
Well, definitely say you were like a little weak on your left side, but as for like fighting stance, I said you're pretty strong.
That's not. You know that's not what I meant.
Oh, that was great. Love it.
Oh, you wanted to know it? Okay, I understand the question now. My
Yeah,
apologies.
for the mission, Woot.
It's exactly what we did.
Oh,
in
I
the
wasn't aware
party.
that was a mission. I just wanted to avoid fighting. Yeah, but I did find some interesting people in that gambling hall.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them aren't related to this case, but I don't really like their fashion sense either. But to the main focus of what your question is,
Mm-hmm.
I did see an individual, a man. I kind of describe him, tall, male, looked humanish.
Humanish.
What? What's that?
Humanish.
Well, he had his hood up, so I guess human features. I'm not sure if he had the ears. He had like nice skin,
Right. Okay.
dark
so
brown hair.
Humanoid.
But what I noticed most of all was like he had his swords with him, which I guess is against regulation, depending on if you're not a competitor in that space. So I kind of tailed him for a while.
Right.
When he left, and a good thing I did, because he was talking about you guys.
Ah, that is great. That's good to know. What did he say?
Oh, he was talking to someone on a stone. I didn't hear any names that I think of, but he's basically mentioned that there was a target. I don't remember who it was, but it basically described your party. And then I had to quickly disguise myself, and he came back and watched you guys for a while. But he was mostly reporting to the other person on the stone. He's basically talking and mentioning all the items you guys were using and spells. I'm not sure if he was a huge fan or anything, but definitely one thing I noticed for sure was how he dressed, because he had some nice fabric, and I didn't recognize that style for this area, even for the high class. And more so, his clothing was pristine. I mean, it was nice quality with the dye used. So great, like a little scrap of it. But whoever he was either had some high connections, had some money. Oh, that was another fun thing. He had some skills in getting away. I mean, I followed him after the match and everything, but he knew how to move through a crowd as well, and I lost him outside the place.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a problem. Do you
Yeah.
know
Well,
if
not
you were
necessarily.
following
I
him?
mean, don't rich friends know rich friends, or someone who's rich is visiting?
I mean, by the way you were speaking about the guy, sounds like he was a spy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody refers to people they see in adornment as targets. So
Well, he wasn't in like some. He was pretty much with the normal audience, so he was trying to blend in.
okay, so definitely person of concern there.
Oh, definitely.
We should probably raise security around our area.
Yeah.
I would
And he was-
also
Yeah.
like Paige to give me a history check on that one.
Sure. I have +7 to it.
Let's go.
You recognize that description she gave. You've seen this person before.
I have?
It was quite a long time ago, but yes. You ran into this
Actually-
person very briefly.
Actually, it's from. I think I recognize this fella.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know you got out very often on your own.
again, I use Mage Hand to slap Spoon's head. Yeah, more like. I definitely remember someone like him. I don't know for sure who is though.
Okay, so we've got a guy who operates semi-stealthily, or tries to blend in for the most part, but he also wears fabrics that aren't native to down here, or at least native to
Well,
the
no,
city.
the style itself wasn't native down here, but as for fabric, it was like pristine, high class, expensive.
Okay,
Nice.
okay, gotcha.
Who
With
is
nice
all
gold
that is
trim. I
rich?
couldn't see what design was, the gold trim, but it was nice.
I should probably clarify my previous statement. Paige has seen this person on more than one occasion. Spoon has also met this person.
I have.
Yeah, but you don't have the same context that Paige did.
Uh-oh. Oh.
No, you're bugging me. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh, I think I know who it is.
But the thing is, Spoon wouldn't.
But would Spoon, that's the thing. Would Spoon know? And I think the answer is no. So like I know. It like just clicked.
You know, and Spoon doesn't. Paige does. I don't.
Yeah, that's such a fucking devastating, totally D&D thing to have happen.
Pretty much. This is why I say everything that comes out of my mouth is pre-planned and important.
See, I knew medieval Amish was going to be important.
Like if I put a chair in a very specific place on one of my maps, it's there for a reason, which you'll soon find out.
Making note of that. Beware of chair.
I'm looking at every goddamn chair. You're not fooling me this time.
Every chair is
All right.
officially a mimic for the whole rest of the campaign.
You acting like Spoon doesn't already have a habit of just punching things before he sits in them. Okay. So,
Wait, I think I know who it is.
you think you've got it?
Is it by any chance that samurai that got Cassius?
Precisely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how did you meant? I remember you telling me about that, but this is the guy.
Yeah, I think it was that fellow we met at Mason's dinner.
Oh, that's right. I remember him. Huh.
You know, since we have, since I plan to have a meeting with Mason, I think we can ask him about him.
Yeah, I forget. Was that guy? That guy was there at Mason's dinner because he also won a tournament, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Okay.
might have made some other stuff around.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if we're gonna go see Mason soon, it would probably be. We should probably ask. That guy's name was.
Should be in your notes.
I definitely remember.
You have a note card for this.
It was Mr. One Mr. Hasashi, right?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. So, yeah. When we go to see Mason, we've got to ask about Mr. Hasashi.
Yes, he's said to send some type of person to contact him. I was thinking of Druxus. You know where he is?
I mean, probably in the back doing his job.
He's still out on the recon job you gave him.
Well, he's busy. We're gonna have to send someone else.
Excuse the noise.
What did you say?
I said, excuse the noise. I had to open a soda can.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even hear.
How is it
did
that
under
every
the
time
ta-
I open a can, you guys can hear it?
I opened mine under the table, which isn't in direct sound direction of my mic.
If you guys are hearing anything, I'm drinking a drink called Chimarrão that it has a special container for it.
What?
I didn't understand anything you just said.
It's a drink that only has in the south part of Brazil, so
Oh,
Okay.
you drink like in a metal straw of some sort and make some noises, so I don't know if it's catching that or no.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it.
Good.
So our security is out on that detail.
That's not our security. That's our intel guy. Security's standing in the corner behind you.
Oh, so we can send them. I wasn't quite there to hear Mason's specific, so
Maybe we should just send a letter through Scribbler, since he is the accountant.
oh, that's true. He knows numbers real good, so I assume that means he knows words too.
Well, writing probably better than speaking, but likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Leave the writing to me.
Yeah, go ask Scribbler to write a letter. It'll be great.
Actually, I kind of want to see that, so yeah, let's do that.
I'm sure he'll write fine. It's just he'll have a hard time saying anything about it. But it's fine. I love Scribbler. He does a great job.
Yes, that's true.
Man,
He makes sure all our money is counted correctly.
all our affairs are well in order. Taxes are being paid.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're not a bunch of fucking nasty tax evaders.
No, I fear the IRS.
Exactly.
Hell, even the
That's
Joker fears the IRS.
Yeah, he does.
That's one of the few things Page truly fears in his life.
The IRS.
They are the medieval fantasy IRS.
Well, we
I
got
don't
medieval fantasy DMV, so why the fuck not?
Why not an IRS?
I heard a guy that didn't pay his taxes one time, and he was nearly a god and he got killed by the IRS, so...
Now that's a campaign right there.
Ugh.
I'm
Hey,
ready
we
now.
are all tax evaders.
Yeah, we're awful upstanding citizens of this town.
Yeah, except for the part where we burned down a chunk of it, but no one remembers that, so it's okay.
Yeah, it was a crazy accident. Could have happened to anybody.
Yeah,
Someone's got to file insurance and claims.
Have you seen California right now? That place is whoa.
Have you
Their
seen
fires are definitely worse.
Have you perhaps heard of the country of Australia?
Yeah, they've got it bad.
They
over
got
there.
they got insane bushfires going on recently.
You guys heard of the Amazonian forest?
Yeah. There are a lot of bad ones going on right now.
It's hard to tell if it's being cut down or burned down faster.
Both.
Both.
It's a race.
Could it not be though?
Perhaps when wood stops making good money.
Well, maybe they should be planting the trees they cut down as well.
That's an extra cost they have to worry about. Why would they do that?
So
That
I
would
don't
be a
know.
humane thing to do.
20 years down the line, they've got a whole new crop to go back and
Yeah, but
keep
that
the
doesn't
cycle
give you
going.
money now. It has to be short-term investment.
This is why the planet is burning.
Yep.
That was the
Not
best
a
way.
joke.
We make it a joke because it's sad.
Yeah.
Great. Well,
So yeah, on top of going to Mason, figuring out this shit, enjoying a lovely meal with him once more, we also have this puzzle box to figure out now.
oh yeah. Is this thing like mad? Does anyone know Identify? Paige, do you know Identify?
None of us have Identify.
Awesome. Well, this thing is fucking nebulous.
I don't think we've had Identify on a party member since last campaign.
Fuck, I think we had a scroll of it once.
Maybe.
You know,
Alright,
I
well-
think this one is important enough that we should just buy the spell scroll of Identify instead of taking him to Fidgewits.
Probably.
Has anyone just tried opening it yet?
That was the thing. It hadn't been opened in like 1700 years.
Alright, let me
Instead, he asked for a bunch of scholars, but none of them made success. Actually, let me try one thing, and I'm going to, use the power of the eye to look at the box.
Oh, the eye.
Ooh, interesting. Using it in a new way. I have to read how I
Is
wrote
there
this.
in the box? The answer is probably, yeah.
Alright, so you begin studying the puzzle box with your magic eye, and remember back when you had used it a whole lot back to back and you started getting a migraine?
Yep.
That starts happening damn near immediately.
Oh.
Oh, this thing's really magical.
But you can also, through the eye, see raw arcane energy flowing through each seam in this puzzle box.
Do I notice any difference between these energies? Like maybe it gives the pattern to open it?
It just seems to be flowing around each of the movable parts of the puzzle. It doesn't seem to have any type of pattern or order.
As I am seeing that energy, can I try to move one of the pieces?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to open the box.
You just start instinctively just twisting and turning it and trying to manipulate the configuration. And granted, this box is roughly the size of a Rubik's Cube. So you're just shifting it, moving it around, following the line work. Basically using the magic eye's sight over those arcane flows to just keep twisting it and turning it. And then you realize taped to one of the sides there was a piece of paper.
Oh.
Oh. Well, probably should read that.
Yeah.
I literally described it when you were handed it. And you just completely ignored its existence.
Well, hey, that didn't get read to me, so I can't explain.
Well, it was handed directly to Paige, so...
Yeah, let's try read that.
Alright, in a very fancy, almost elven-like script, it says the word Shambhala.
Shambhala.
Did you just say that out loud?
Yeah.
You watch as the once blue streams of magic begin to turn to green. And your hands are still moving by themselves, twisting the puzzle. Almost as if you can't help yourself. You're just focused, trying to solve this absent-mindedly.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not even going to fight it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
No, not that. Something's about to fall off my wall.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was going to hold.
No. It's just slow. It's just slowly moving down the wall. I'm just waiting for it to fall off. It's only held on by like one little bit.
You can't fucking say shit out like that out loud, dude.
I didn't even hear what he said, to be honest with you.
so intrigued by this falling thing on the wall.
It was like right in front of me. It caught my attention. Okay, it stopped falling.
Oh my god.
It's probably gonna startle me later when it actually does fall. But what did you say?
I said I'm not going to try to fight the urge to solve the box. I'm just going to keep going.
Alright, you just keep twisting and turning. The rest of us just see you like your tongue sticking out the corner of your mouth, hyper focused, The magic energies in your eye are just like pulsating. You're just hyper fixated on this. Much like Crow was when she was studying her book forever ago.
Oh, well, we just kind of left her
reference.
like that. Well, I mean, I just kind of left her like that every time, and it kind of worked out fine.
To your knowledge.
So, I think he'll be fine. Well, I'll watch him for a few minutes, see what the deal is.
But yeah, like, have you ever watched someone speed run a Rubik's Cube? That's what it looks like you're looking at right now.
Yeah, those guys are fucking psychopaths.
Yeah. I saw someone do a 5x5 the other day. It took them like 15 minutes. I'm like, that'd take me 5 days. Oh, it just fell.
Oh, there it goes. Speed cubing is like fucking. You have to be psychotic to do that shit.
Yeah.
That is
Some
so
people
wild.
can do it with like out even looking at the Rubik's Cube. It's mental.
Mm-hmm. People do it blindfolded. Like, you're insane.
I could not do a Rubik's Cube to save my life.
I couldn't either. I've never done a Rubik's Cube, ever.
I used to have a Rubik's Cube in my office as a fidget toy, but I pay more attention to that than whatever the hell I was doing.
Yeah, if I need something to cure my ADHD brain, I'll just spin a pen.
I used to do that too, but I broke like 3 pens.
Mm.
So now I have a fidget cube.
I think I had one of those once. I had the same problem where it was like, yeah, I'm way too focused on this.
Well, it's got like lots of different sensory things. Like it's got switches, dials, buttons, a joystick, ball, some gears. Keeps my hand busy while I'm narrating, trying to keep my thought processes going, especially for things like this.
He just started the creepy music. I'm scared now.
You should be. You're opening an ancient puzzle box you have no history of other than it belongs to a mage who killed a god.
Great! What more do you need than that?
But yeah, Paige is just like, for 10 minutes going like, absolutely maddeningly shuffling this puzzle around, trying to solve it. Just staring blankly into space as if his hands are moving themselves. And the pieces are beginning to line up in some kind of cohesive manner. Like, all the sides are solid black. So, there's like no pattern to follow. You have to figure it out.
It's like a milk puzzle.
A what?
A milk puzzle. It's a like a jigsaw that's solid white.
Who in the ever-loving fuck would want to torture themselves like that?
They're apparently pretty popular in like astronaut entrance exams.
Well, yeah, because you have to use like a higher level of cognition. But it's like those gradient puzzles that are like just color. It's like, how the hell do you do this?
I can't imagine someone who would just sit down and actually just do one.
Like it
That
takes
would-
me
It
long.
takes a lot of patience.
Yeah, it takes me
Yeah.
long enough just to do a regular like 500 or 1,000 piece puzzle. Like that'd be mental if it was all one
Look,
color.
I'll attempt at a puzzle for a little while in a game, and if I don't know the answer, then I'll just fucking give up and then look it up.
Well, congratulations. You're about to fucking mess with a puzzle box. I hope you brought your thinking caps, because I have lots of riddles for children.
Riddles for children? What kind of fucking faith do you have in me, you psycho?
Well, considering in my extensive career of DMing, no one has solved a riddle over a 4th grade level
Great.
without a hint.
Okay, that's fine. I can.
I did put in a hint mechanism to this, okay? I'm smarter than that.
I'm a genius. I can do riddles.
But yeah, for a good 15 minutes, Paige is just absolute focus on this, but at the same time be completely out of focus. Us onlookers just notice as the eye, which was once a very vibrant deep blue, is slowly losing its color.
Alright, yeah, we should probably stop him now.
It's slowly becoming like lighter, grayer. Almost like Krell's milky white eyes.
Yeah, at some point I think it's just snatch the puzzle from him. It's like, alright man, you gotta, I can't tell if you're going blind or not, but you gotta stop.
Spoon, make me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? I don't think I have any. Well, I mean, I have like deck on. Sleight of hand. 14.
Interesting. So, in your haste, you just grab it out of his hand, and then you hear a soft click. And Paige begins to slowly come out of his stupor, and as his focus comes over his body, you can't see out of that magic eye anymore.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's like
Used up, or is it gone?
like you can still barely see out of it. It's kind of like a haze. You're not completely blind, but it would be completely impossible to focus on anything for a while out of it.
Yeah.
Paige
Alright.
now knows the recompense for overexerting his magic eye. He loses his sight.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably cover the eye with the eye patch for now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Boy, that. And we're not any closer to solving this thing, I think. I don't know. It made a weird clicking sound, though, and I just kind of look at it for a sec.
You can now, with your naked eye, see the glow that Paige was seeing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what the fuck? But this thing looks weird, doesn't it?
And every surface is completely flat except for one, which has an opening in it, roughly the size of a D6.
Oh, cute.
And light seems to be flowing out of that hole. It is just a brilliant pale blue light. And
Well, that doesn't sound normal.
all of us present hear a voice within our minds. It says, "Cast your eyes within, and the rest shall follow."
That sounds literal, so I just fucking I stare at the light coming out of the cube.
I do the same.
The rest of us watch first as Spoon he's like, okay, stares into the box. And the box clatters onto the chair that Spoon was standing over. And Spoon is now gone.
Oh, fuck!
I think we should go after him, otherwise he will break the box by the inside.
Alright, so you're staring into the box as well.
Yeah, Woods, help Krell, please. I'm 100% sure this takes us to a damn plane. I'm not. I'm not worried for the safety right now.
What? Uh-oh. Well, this. What am I seeing?
Just one moment as everyone is starting to pile in.
Okay.
Because Paige, just without thinking, immediately grabs it and follows Spoon's
You
example.
do care.
And Paige vanishes as well as the puzzle box clatters to the table. Yeah, me and Woods are just sitting here like, the fuck just happened? Of course,
Pretty much it. I mean,
Yeah. Of course, Krell didn't hear or see anything other than the puzzle box falling. Because teleportation does not make a sound.
Well, I'm assuming she also heard the voice.
It's just like, whoa, there's suddenly less breathing going on in this room.
I think she can come to the conclusion that, you know, Spoon being the fucking, like, genius he is, was like, oh, alright, I'll look at it.
Well, she
Well,
does.
I did it.
She's got
I
a
did
0 in intelligence and a 1 in wisdom, so her being the snarky smartass, she'd probably still come to that conclusion. Just because she knows Spoon.
I did ask for Woods to help Krell enter the box.
That is fair.
yeah, I think honestly, Woods be like, okay, well, they're in a box now. They just got sucked into the box they were playing with. Your thoughts, because I'm at a loss. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've been stuck on a demi-plane.
Wouldn't.
Oh, you had been before?
Yeah, the local magic shop's kind of on one.
Oh, true.
It's a weird thing.
Well-
We'll have to show you.
Well, do you want to go in there with us, or do you think they got this?
Well, Spoon's an idiot, so we should probably go in.
All right.
I see him typing.
I'm not sure how to guide her, but I'm going to take her hand in case I get sucked in without her. And I'm just going to have the box in front of her and myself, so it's kind of the light's angling at us. And I'll see if we get both sucked in.
Yeah. So yeah, a few moments pass. Your gaze locks with the box, and it gathers with Krell's blank gaze, and the puzzle box clatters to the floor without either of us being in the room any longer.
Tiz was just looking at the table. Well, fuck, I'm without a job.
Yeah, Tim was just standing there watching all this shit happen, like, what the fuck? I definitely do not get paid enough for this.
Just waiting for the like, well, that's a TPK.
Not yet.
Yeah.
There is the possibility.
Let's go.
But, yeah, as you gaze into the box, you feel your mind drift away from your body. Your vision goes white for a moment, and when the light fades, you find yourself standing in a large room resembling a private study. Looking around at your companions, you find their forms to be almost ethereal, yet somehow still solidly anchored within the space. And this is where you are.
What the fuck?
Remember
All
a little
right.
while ago when I was saying that everything could be important?
Oh,
Welcome to the room where everything is important.
what is this? What the?
In the table, is it a carpet or a type of table?
What?
In the middle, is it like it is here? Is it a carpet, a type of table, just a giant chessboard?
It is tiled floor.
Tile floor.
Well, all right.
On
Can
the
I look at this book here?
yeah, on the nearby pedestal lies a thick leather-bound book titled "Karsus's Folly and the Loss of Epic Magics."
All right. Time to start skimming through those pages, I guess. I can read. I learned how to read.
Well, it's going to be a little hard to read this book. Because while it is a very promising title, given the information that you've learned about the origins of the puzzle box you're now within,
Uh-huh.
this book has a lock upon it.
Oh.
And not an ordinary lock. A magic lock.
Oh, shit! That's a
Paige,
lock I can't smash!
Paige, give me an Arcana. Because you would have some type of knowledge about what this might be. Yeah, Paige, you recognize this to be a rune lock. In which you have to find the specific set of runes to open the book.
Do I know if I have more than one try?
You're not exactly sure how to open this kind of lock, but there's a but.
Yeah, I should probably not try and open that lock right now.
These are the runes that you see floating above the lock.
Okay. I'm going to save here for now. I'm going to take the eyes out of the lock, and I want to try and peek inside this coffin.
You're just like,
But I'm going to go around it here, avoiding the middle tile set.
Alright.
Does the back of the cover say anything?
No. The books didn't have general descriptions in this time on the back.
Alright, well. Guess it's time
Hell,
to start
books in this
looking
era
around.
no longer have those.
What is this, a map?
Yeah. It appears to be a very old map of Faerun. Hand-drawn, in fact.
And drawn. Ooh, is Squirrelstead on there? It's an old place.
It's not 1700 years old.
Not gonna stop me from looking.
You look to where it should be, and it's just forest.
Fuck. These historians need to get their facts straight.
And after stepping out of the rune circle that we entered from, you notice on the top right corner of the room a statue of a sphinx with a pair of rubies in its eye sockets, and those rubies light up like eyes.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh,
Here. I like giant. Oh shit.
Carl's just wandering around, like, feeling the walls, trying to get a sense of space.
it must suck for Crow. Every single place she has to discover everything before she can walk.
Well, when you're blind, teleportation probably disorients you quite a bit.
That's true.
Well, this thing's weird. Players are looking at us, but the eyes don't like move. And I'm like waving my hand in front of it like it's a motion detector.
Spooner should probably not do that.
Why?
You watch as the rubies begin to edge their way forward, as if focusing directly on you.
Oh, it is looking at me. Ooh. I don't like that. That feels kind of weird.
Can I pull Spoon 5 feet from me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
What?
You know, with the telekinetic push.
Yeah, he's pulling you 5 feet back.
Do you want to make the save?
What? There's nothing wrong. It's just like a face. Look at it. It looks cool.
It's a sphinx. You know what a sphinx is?
They're like lion hybrid creatures, right?
Yeah, and they make hard questions that you cannot answer.
Debatable, but okay.
What? That is an absurd claim. This thing doesn't look like it'll say anything. Much less a question, a hard question.
You look back at the Sphinx, and its mouth begins to slowly open. Why, I take offense to that, sir.
Oh shit. Oh my god, it can talk!
Why would I not be able to?
I don't know. Because you're made of stone or some other material.
Your friend over there is made of metal. How does that make them any different from me?
Fair point. Fair point.
Tell me, what's your name?
Andros.
Andrews. Oh, pleasure to meet you. You see, we just got a puzzle box and now we are here. Can you explain to us what this is?
Now, I don't mean to be like that guy, Paige, but I'm pretty sure we're inside of the puzzle box. I mean, we got
Yes.
sucked into it, right?
Yes, that I got it. I want explanation. Is this like the Carson's Apprentice's storage, a treasure place, a demi plane where she hid some powerful stuff?
Uh, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, you're not far off, actually. Master Carsus made this place to store his, most precious relics, but he also made it a reliquary of sorts. I don't exactly know how to describe it, but one must have a great amount of intelligence to, solve the puzzles he's left behind.
I would guess that you are one of these puzzles.
Not quite. I was meant to help those that had the intelligence to help themselves, so to speak.
I see.
Okay.
I can offer assistance in return for a bit of wisdom. Answer my riddles, and I may give you a hint to point you in the correct direction. Too many hints, and you may find yourself stuck.
Huh.
Okay. That checks out. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Well, I don't know if we need any hints right now, but that's definitely good to know.
Carl's just making her way around, trips over the corner of the coffin.
Yeah, alright. We're
Just grumbling to herself.
yeah, maybe we alright. I guess step one is trying to figure out where we're supposed to start.
Well, our only clue so far is a rune lock, and Paige only has partial knowledge on how to operate them.
Well, let's start small. Can you give us a riddle about the room lock on the book?
My riddles are not about what is within. You must solve my riddles to get the hint.
Yes. Can you give us a hint?
Alright. Answer me this. I am the rare case when today comes before yesterday. What am I?
Wait a minute. And the rare case when today comes before yesterday.
I don't want to hear key clacking either.
No, my keyboard is far away from me. And my phone is over on the charger, so you can trust me.
I'm just putting it on my notes so I can read the riddle because I have a bad short-term memory.
There you go. Yeah, that's the excuse.
Well, he's got to read it a few times to understand it. Each of these
Yep.
are simple yet complex.
I just please hope none of these are puns because I'm really bad at understanding them.
Not so much puns, but there are some word plays,
I see.
which, not being a native English speaker, might be a little difficult.
Hold on.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick apart this fucking riddle. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna put it in chat so I can
do that.
I can read it. No.
Y'all getting stuck on the riddle for the first hint.
No. I actually think I have an idea.
I just realized the answers to like half of these riddles are actually in this room.
Cool.
I didn't even realize that.
They become boring. What and what?
Yeah, literally one of these answers isn't featured somewhere in this puzzle room.
Cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what's in y'all's pockets. One of y'all might be holding this item without me realizing it.
A book. A book. No. Not a book. Hmm. Oh. Oh.
So here's me just now realizing that Paige still has a bag of pocket sand.
Oh, I think I know what it is. That's fucking stupid. I got it. I know it.
But would Spoon know it?
But would Spoon know it? I don't know. Has he ever read one of these before?
It's possible.
It is possible. I mean, Quilstead had a library. Do they carry libraries? Yeah, they do. I mean, I feel like that's like baseline level intellect, right?
Kinda, yeah.
If it is, I'm feeling really bad right now.
I mean, I've got what's my end? 10?
Yeah, it's baseline
Oh,
human
that-
intelligence.
You're a dictionary because T comes before Y.
That would be correct.
Wow! I'm a genius!
You just turn this room into an echo chamber. And Krell's like, okay, I can fucking see now.
There you go. Sorry.
Just covering her ears.
I don't get to be smart super often.
I apologize for this barbarian.
Fucking rude, first of all. My son was a barbarian. Get your facts straight.
I speaking about the cultural manner, not the class.
Whatever.
Fair. You'll find the knowledge you seek hidden amongst other texts.
These books over here. I fucking knew it. I knew there was gonna be something important.
Yep,
I literally just told you almost every single answer to these questions was in this room somewhere. As I previously said, everything placed in this room was deliberate.
I bet they got a text on rune lock. That's gotta be it.
Yeah, I'm going to search for a text about rooms.
Alright, doesn't take you long looking through these. They're all very well kept books. The air in here isn't too humid or dry, so they're in very good condition. And you managed to find yourself a first edition copy of Runecasting an Introduction.
Ooh, sounds fancy. Ooh. Well, you're the magic guy, Paige. Why
Yeah,
don't you
I
just give me-
immediately started flipping through the pages.
I don't really do that kind of
Alright.
stuff.
Flipping through the pages, you're not really quite sure what you're looking for exactly, and a note falls out the bottom of the book.
Wow, look at that.
Let's pick that up.
Alright.
I never thought
The
I'd
note
see the day
says,
where I was doing an escape room in D&D.
It was a pain in the ass to set up, be thankful.
I can imagine.
These are Skyrim font.
Next one will be written in Comic Sans.
Hey, I didn't write this, okay? If I had actually written it, I would have done it by hand. But, yeah, it's kind of hard to pass a real note
Right.
when we're not gathered around my table.
Oh,
These rune words be revealed if find anyone lies concealed.
I'm sorry. It's
Meaning
important.
revealed object.
Just a second, I gotta take a phone call.
Alright.
You know, my whole life, I have a bookcase right next to my side, filled to the brim with books, but it's still not smart.
I
These
have 3
puzzles-
separate bookshelves in my house. I've read every book on them a dozen times. I could
Yeah.
not tell you the synopsis of like half of them.
Alright, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm back.
For me, it's the same thing. I read every single book in my bookcase 1,000 times, plus what I read in the internet, but half of these things I cannot tell you what the hell they mean.
I don't even remember the last time I read a book.
I started going to the to the local library, so I read some. I'm reading more now. I currently have Lolita in my from the library.
Interesting.
It is a very weird book to read.
Yes, yes, it is.
What is this little thing? Is this like a box?
That's a chest.
Alright, can I open it?
You could try.
That's what I'm gonna do. Does it open?
It does.
What lies within?
A couple moths fly out at you, but it's an otherwise empty box.
Cool, cool, cool.
Don't ask how a couple moths survived in here for 1,700 years.
What about this thing? What's this?
That appears to be a statue of a knight. And give me a good old-fashioned perception check.
Yeah, because it says. I figured it was either like something. It was holding. It had to be holding something. It says something. An object one can wield on the note. What the fuck? Why won't this pull up? Jesus. Fucking pull up my shit. There we go.
Having issues?
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
Perception. 1.
Well, that sword doesn't look like any stone you've ever seen. It looks almost real.
I'm just gonna like gently run a finger across like the blade.
Ooh, yes, the blade.
And as you do, you take 1 point of damage as your finger starts bleeding.
Ow. Okay, so it's real. I'm gonna take it. I want it.
You try to free it from the grasp of the statue, but try as you may, it just doesn't come loose.
Yeah, fuck it.
Look. If these rune words be revealed, you'll find the anagram that lies concealed, so it's some type of anagram. A cryptic meaning may yield of an object you can wield, so probably the sword or something like that.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and it said the item won't be far afield, so it's near. It's probably the sword, and we have to figure out the word that it releases the sword.
Or was it your path shall be
So let's go to the map just to check it over.
Yeah, as previously described, it is a very old map of Faerun. Some of the landmarks that are around today simply aren't on this map because they didn't exist then. Mountains appeared bigger, rivers appeared thinner.
Can I search in the book about runes of the meaning of those?
You go through and walking back and forth to the lost the word and I read it a minute ago. Pedestal. Yeah. I don't know why that word just wasn't in my brain. You manage to roughly translate the runes, and luckily I actually have a translation.
awesome.
The runes roughly translate to even gods can bleed.
These 4 runes means that?
Yeah.
Yeah, cryptic indeed.
Ooh.
So the rune words have been revealed, right? That's what that has to mean. The anagram.
Oh no, I think I know how to open the sword, but oh god,
What?
that would hurt.
What? What's the deal?
Even gods can bleed. Blood, God. What do I have in my eye?
Oh, really? That's an
Well,
interesting one. Really? Alright, hold on. Even gods can bleed.
Spoon, it's at this point you notice that the cut on your finger has not stopped bleeding.
Oh, that's bad.
It could be assumed that this sword is coated in some kind of anticoagulant,
Oh.
keeping your blood from clotting.
Whoa. Huh. Well, start like put some pressure. Hold my finger so there's pressure on it to kind of staunch the flow. Huh. So
And this coming from the man that stuffed his wounds with hay and got dysentery.
is that what it was? Dysentery?
Yeah.
I see.
Even gods can bleed. It doesn't mean that these runes from the look are.
Does any of
how can
did
I
any
say
of
this?
my blood stay on the sword, or was there any to begin with?
The blood slowly dribbled down the blade, but didn't make it to the floor before it dried.
Okay.
You now realize that the sword
Uh-huh.
has its tip resting in a small copper basin.
You think we need to fill that? How small? Like if I had to guess, like a measurement of liquid or stuff that could go in there.
Probably roughly the size of a cereal bowl.
Okay, definitely not with blood.
I don't know how big your cereal bowl is, but
Are we
roughly,
talking like store-bought paper cereal bowl?
you try and find a better descriptor.
Maybe we have to fill that with blood.
We have to fill it with something, but depending on the size that he tells me, it will tell me if it's blood or not.
I don't know how to describe this to you.
Like, if you were to, like, how many ounces would fill this bowl?
I kind of don't work in ounces.
Okay, fine, we can go a pint, whatever.
It's both kind of screwed here because one of us doesn't have blood. That would be Woods. Krell and me probably have like a liter of blood maximum.
Significantly. Well, we're about half the size of Spoon, who is a human, who has 6 liters of blood before he's dead.
Well, I imagine this bowl won't hold 6 liters of blood.
Not 6, but it probably hold roughly a half gallon.
What kind of fucking bowl? What kind of cereal bowls are you using?
So we can use only Spoon for that.
Are you fucking crazy? A half gallon?
Don't worry, you can survive too.
If there's what, like, how many pints are in a gallon? 4? No, 4 quarts.
There's
8 pints. There's 8 pints in a gallon. So, that would be almost all of the blood in my body.
Nah, you said he can survive 3 liters with of blood getting out of him, right?
You could maintain consciousness. But you'd be
So
very
after
weak
4
and
liters, what happens to me?
you'd be unconscious and unresponsive.
There you go.
At 3,
we're not doing that.
At 3, you'd be barely conscious and delirious.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
there's gotta be something around here we can fill it with.
You said was 8 pints?
I'm pretty sure there's 8 pints in a gallon, but I could be wrong.
So,
Yeah, I
me
think
and
that's
Krell, you-
accurate, but it's only half a gallon. That it,
Right, so that'd be 4 pints of blood.
that it would take to fill it to the brim.
Okay. Maybe it just needs a little bit of blood. Here's what we'll do. I will cut my hand open, and then I will cast Cure Wounds on myself. And if that doesn't, I'll hold it and let the blood drip down to this basin. And if nothing happens, we're gonna figure something else out.
Yep.
I kneel down, and near the bottom of the hole. No, I got it. I know how to cut myself. I've made blood packs before.
I'm going to
Say
stay
what
close
now?
and see.
When did you become a warlock?
I didn't say that. I just said I've made blood packs, like blood oaths, sworn brother, and all that shit. I get close to like the bottom of the sword, so it'll drip faster, and I just grab it and tug down.
Alright, you gouge open your hand,
Ow!
and oh boy, does that hurt like a bitch. Like, you know what it feels like when other people stab you, but it's very different when you're doing it to yourself.
You know the wrist would be enough, right? And it wouldn't hurt as much.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
also...
but I would also lose a lot more blood and a lot faster.
So yeah, you
He's
just...
cutting himself.
There's arteries in the wrist, asshole.
Not to mention
Why
tendons
he's-
that make your fingers work.
Yeah, exactly. So just chill out. Oh yeah, and I guess I go and I cast Cure Wounds on my hand now.
Well, about that.
Uh-oh. Can I not use magic in here?
It's not that you can't use magic. It's that you don't have anything to cast your magic with. It's now that you realize that you're not wearing your armor. You don't have your equipment. You're just
Fuck, I
wearing...
don't have my holy symbol!
All of us are just wearing simple tunics now.
Son of a bitch! Alright, someone give me a fucking... I just like rip off a chunk of the shirt. Alright,
Wouldn't you just use lay on hands?
Oh yeah, can I just... Well, lay on hands doesn't close wounds.
Yeah. He needs the wound closure part of that.
fucking god damn it! I'll just fucking
How hard?
Rip off a nice chunk of the shirt and tie that around my hand as tight as it can go.
You think a master mage who could cast 12th level spells is just gonna be like, yeah, come and fuck up my puzzle room with magic?
Fucking stupid. Did it do anything? I can't tell.
Lost my place in my notes.
Paige, I'm
yeah.
gonna kick your ass when we get out of here. By the way, you are. I'm gonna kick your ass.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, and it'll go well. Last time I checked, I can take a lot of hits and you can't. You remember that part where two dudes threw fireballs at us and you almost died and I was fine?
Why do you have to wait till later? You have strength and he's defenseless.
Yeah, pretty hard to kick someone's ass when you are a squirrel.
Again.
I can object to that. Trust me, I have seen otherwise.
There are plenty of objects in this room alone you can beat Paige with. But,
Squirrels can and will kick your ass. I once saw a squirrel who I believed was some kind of like squirrel faith monk. And let me tell you, that squirrel knew how to throw hands.
Alright, well, you're worried about squirrels. Your blood going down the blade allows you to catch, notice of some runes along the edge of the blade going down the side of it.
There you go, Paige, go get the book.
Okay, I try to translate that.
It's actually a language Spoon understands.
Oh, it is?
Yes, this is Dwarvish.
Oh shit, cool!
What does it say?
It translates to, you are a predator, but today you become the prey, and it is your own pound of flesh that I demand.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna write
Spoon
that
of-
down.
I translate that out. You just hear like a cackle echoed laugh from me.
Hold on.
I'm so happy I'm
So,
So can we just talk about Spoon, dumbest member of our party, figured out the puzzle without the clue.
Oh, wait. Wait, that. Oh! Wait, I thought. I used the other rune for the clue. What the fuck?
Yeah,
man.
you made assumptions where there weren't assumptions to be made and still got the right answer.
Cool. Man, that's what I get for having such high self-esteem. I think I'm a god.
But,
So does anything change around the room then?
one moment. I just had to bring that fact to light that you figured it out without knowing anything.
I genuinely thought the runes translating to even gods can bleed was the clue.
No, that's just Carson's being an asshole because he killed the god.
That's what I get for not knowing the lore.
I explained it twice this session.
He's basically he basically treated gods like just powerful beings, no different from mortals.
Well, technically, back at Carson's age, they were.
Yeah, true.
Hell, there's a reason why so many gods are dead. Lost my place again. So yeah, you give your sacrifice, and the emerald within the sword's pommel illuminates, revealing the first rune, which also illuminates on the book.
Awesome.
Oh,
So
cool.
we found the first one.
Yep. And your blood in the basin quickly dries, unveiling a hidden message.
Oh,
Also in Dwarvish,
awesome.
Dwarven stone holds secrets.
Dwarven stone holds secret. Just gonna write that down. Oh shit! What did I do?
Dwarven stone.
Also, I'd also like to point out that he figured out all of this with a nat 1 in perception.
Really just guessed.
That's pretty much how Spoon operates, but this time he was right, and he's not going to let anybody live it down.
Let's not get it twisted here. Boone did not figure it out. He guessed. And he made a pretty fucking stupid guess at that.
It worked. It's not stupid.
Dwarven stone hole. I don't know what dwarven stone is like.
Boom, do you translate that to the rest of us, or just...
Yeah, obviously. It says dwarven stone holds secret.
Okay, now here's my question. The only things that I can see that are made of stone here is the floor and our friend here.
Yeah. Well, the tile could be the tile here could be painted. That could be stone. But is it? I don't know. Let me find out by feeling it with my man hands.
This thing would not be this big if it didn't hold any secrets.
Everything holds
Right?
secrets. Like I said, everything in this room is important.
There's something here made of stone that holds a secret of some kind.
You assume.
Yeah. And I assume the statue wasn't made of stone. Was it like the knight statue?
The statue itself was made of stone. The blade was made of very real metal.
Okay, so then maybe I'm gonna do some deeper investigating on this statue. I'm gonna look at every fucking it.
While Spoon do that, I'm going to search for a book about Dwarven Stone.
That's probably a good idea.
Alright. What's Woots up to?
I'm going to go to the obvious stone thing in the room and go to the Sphinx.
Alright. He's investigating that or what have you. Alright, we'll start with Spoon, I guess, since he's still in the same area. You go over the statue, and interestingly enough, it doesn't appear to be hand-carved, but magically enchanted to be carved in this shape.
Oh, okay. Does like the faceplate operate like real armor? Does it go up or down?
No, it's one solid piece of stone. It was just carved magically rather than by hand.
Well, I don't think it's this.
I'll go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright, then we'll go over to Woots. What's Woots up to?
I'm honestly going to be examining the statue for like any like dwarven engravings, but I'm also going to ask the Sphinx itself. You're not dwarven maid, are you?
For every answer a riddle. Is this what you seek?
Oh.
But you also don't see any dwarven markings looking around it. It's almost pristine, smooth edges.
Yeah, they're rougher. Oh no, they have some smoke. Maybe not for this one yet. I'm not that clever.
Alright, its eyes begin to lose their focus and dim as it waits for the next time it's needed. And we'll give Paige a minute. Honestly, I did not expect y'all to progress this fast, but the random out of nowhere guess being right kind of threw me off.
Again, that's like my fucking shit. Is like, I'll get something right through the absolutely wrong means. I can't think of the number of times where I've used stupid. The best example recently is with Danganronpa, where I use my stupid idiot reasoning, and then I get it right, and then the game gives me its reasoning, and I'm like, that's not what I fucking thought at all. I didn't even fucking consider that for a second.
Well, you need to be playing like 4D chess to figure that shit out. There's a big ass spider over there.
Yeah, it gets. Sometimes they shove the answer right in your face, and then sometimes it becomes down to point and click adventure logic of try everything on everything until it works.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm back and my nose is bleeding.
Well, fun.
Oh, great.
Must have been one hell of a piss.
Yeah.
I am with allergies at the moment, so I also had to sneeze.
Oh,
Guy
boy.
problems, am I right? When you
Ugh.
piss
The
so hard.
thin
that
blood
you-
vessels in the nose. That's brutal.
Yeah, that couldn't have been fun. Shit.
Alright, so on to page. You scroll through the bookshelf, rifling through it, and you find a book titled Meldak Hidden in Stone.
That's
Okay, apparently everything is going to be on books. Let's
I'm
start.
sensing a pattern here.
Alright. So what's Paige
I would love
doing?
to read. Yeah, I'm going to try and read about mostly the stones that are around in this room.
Just
Oh,
sprint
what?
across the room. Now I'm breathing heavily over your shoulder.
I would give everything to read one of these books in real life.
Well, I made them up. Deal with it.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but imagine how cool one of them would be.
Listen, titling them was enough of a pain in the ass.
Imagine writing them. Me doing my first campaign. Coming up with a name was hard enough. Imagine writing it.
I just kept
I
my first
read-
campaigns fucking simple. Like, the
Yeah,
naming, everything. Half the time I just
Mine-
come up with people's names on the spot and then forget they existed by the end of the session. Because I didn't write shit
Yeah.
back down in them days.
I wrote very minimally.
But, this page attempts to withdraw that book from the shelf. He hears a small click. And a bit of dust shifts off the top of the shelf, showering down upon him. And for the first time in a while, Paige is dirty and does not have the means to clean himself.
Big whoop.
Damn tricksters.
Or
Guy's
this
an,
shit's
guy's
been
an ass.
This
We've learned
shit's been
that.
sitting around for 1,700 years. Do you expect it to not collect dust? The air in here is stagnant as hell.
Alright, that's
don't
cool and all.
expect it
What about the
to-
book though, Paige? We can worry about your fucking this outfit that just got put onto you later.
Boom, you are tall. What's happened on the top of the bookshelf?
Did anything happen up there or did dust just fall?
How are you investigating that specifically?
I don't know. I'll like do a quick hop.
Oh, so
I
you're,
can't imagine it's that tall.
oh, so you're just doing a little bunny hop? Not,
Yeah, just looking at it.
Alright, so you get a little hop up and you notice that the shelf is now slightly crooked.
Alright, hey, Paige, something changed. I'm gonna pick you up. And I just fucking like get him under the arms and lift him.
Alright, with
What do you
Paige,
see?
with Paige now up on your shoulders, he sees that this bookshelf is no longer flat against the wall. There's about half an inch gap on the leftmost corner, away from the wall.
Okay, apparently something open there. Can you open the bookshelf here?
I can try. In the leftmost corner.
Yeah.
Would that be? That would be this one.
Spoon's just holding his hands up, trying to figure out which one left is.
That's literally what I fucking did.
That's what I assumed you were doing. That's why I said.
All right, cool. Let's see if I can pull this bitch open.
Alright, you pull the shelf open. It's actually, like from this area. Like
What? Oh,
right,
really?
Yeah, like right where Paige was.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, you grab onto it. It's not a very heavy shelf itself, but there's a lot of books on it. So it takes a little bit of effort with your massive fucking 20 score strength. Then manage to swing it open like a door. And there's a small compartment in the wall behind the shelf.
there anything in there?
Inside that small compartment is a small wooden idol resembling the White Queen from a dragon chess set.
Okay.
And you now remember that
I think I know where this needs to
on
go.
that table directly behind you is a dragon chess set that's set up.
Oh.
And it seems the first 3 moves have already been made.
Oh. Fucking give me a break.
I'm horrible at chess.
Alright. Well, what? Which? Well, are these? Which table? What are we talking about?
The table directly next to you. The circle.
Oh, the one I just pinged. Cool. So yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, what the fuck's going on here? What moves have been made?
Alright. Pawn from bishop's queenside white pawn. Move forward 2 spaces. The pawn in front of bishop move forward 2 spaces, also on white. And the black side pawn in front of queen moved 2 spaces forward.
So the space in front of the white pawn is empty. Is that what I'm hearing? There's nothing in front of it.
The white side's queen and bishop pawns are both moved forward, and the black side's queen pawn is moved 2 forward.
Ugh.
Whether or not that has anything significant to do with this is beyond your understanding of the game.
Why was there a queen? Why was there a queen piece in there?
But you also notice that the queen piece you're holding is much too large for this set.
Oh. So what if it goes on to the checker floor? Oh fuck. It's white, so it should be the top row. But
Immediately, Tugspoon, you know where the white queen goes, right?
I'm trying to remember. The queen is always so it's in one of these 2 spots. I'm pretty sure.
The answer is fairly obvious from the way I described it to you.
The white. Oh, what if I put it in the same spot? Wait, no, the queen didn't move at all in the other one. So I put it either here or here, right?
One would think, but placing the idol on those spaces yields no results.
All right. What about we try on the other
It's
side?
here.
Oh, it's on the other side. Fucking look. Whenever I've played chess before, I always play black. So this is the side. Look. Fuck you.
White goes first in tournament rules. You just had
Whatever.
it backwards. But you place the totem on the floor, and you could feel the whole of this floor vibrating under your feet.
Get out immediately.
Woots and Krell don't feel this.
Ooh.
And you watch as slowly the pieces begin to materialize.
Ugh. You want us to do a chess puzzle?
Look, if you... I cannot play chess, I would make everyone lose.
And as the
Alright.
pieces begin to form, they're not the typical chess pieces, but they're more personifications of their pieces. Like the king looks like a king, queen looks like a queen, the bishop looks like a holy person, so on and so forth.
So it's that episode of No Game, No Life.
Somewhat. Listen, it's Wizard's chess, get used to it.
Okay. And it looks like the pawns are moved the same way they were on the other board.
They are.
Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourself now, Spoon.
That wasn't
Because,
me. My.
Y'all have similar
That was-
colors, okay? And as the pieces finish their placements on the board, the white queen turns around to you Spoon and says, "My gambit shall lead the charge." Ooh, knock the shit over. "But my mate must be sacrificed." And that is where we will end the session.